guys better get your drinks on. Get going, everybody. We're going to be live here a little after 7 o'clock, so get your stuff together. Chop, chop. Let's go. We're going to get started, folks. Hey, everybody. Tom Britt. I'm here at the house. This is actually live. Give us about, a couple minutes. We're going to be live. So get ready, get situated, get your sound turned up, get your stuff out, get your bags out. Get ready, guys. We're getting ready to have a good time tonight, all right? Pink Paddle Party is coming on. Stay tuned. We're going live right now. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome to the Indie Survivors virtual Pink Paddle Party. Guys, give yourself a hand. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. What a beautiful night. I mean, hey, think about it right now. You could be out in this cold, blustery weather right now, wearing shoes that are very uncomfortable, hurting your feet in a room full of people that you may or may not know. And right now we get to do this virtually. So how cool is this? We can sit in our PJs and actually enjoy ourselves. Come over here, Jeannie Britt. I got Jeannie Britt here with me. I'm in her office right now. Everybody knows Jeannie Britt. No, I'll go the other way. The better half of the Town Post team. I'm Tom Britt with the Town Post Network. I've met many of you ladies over the years, many of you husbands and supporters over the years. And with Vines for Life, we've had going on for years. We've had the honor and privilege of getting to work with a lot of you guys. So thank you guys for entrusting me to pull off this virtual stunt tonight. We're broadcasting live from our house here at Geist Reservoir, the home of the Indy Survivors. So we're at the home court, right, Jeannie Britt?
Yes, indeed.
And we love the Indy Survivors. I mean, you guys are very brave. Not only do you have to battle breast cancer, but on top of that, you've got to get on a boat sitting side by side with water up about right here. I mean, I'm petrified. I don't think I could get in that thing. And you guys are out there racing in it and doing all kinds of accomplished things. So, guys, congratulations. Thank you so much. And we're so happy that you guys asked me to do this and asked us to be a part of this. So very excited. We have a fun night ahead of you guys. Sit back and relax. Hopefully you guys got your bags today where they had like, look at this charcuterie board stuff. Jeannie Britt's going to hook us up. Yeah, I think I did dump it out actually.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
We're good.
It has been refrigerated, so we're good there. We got that out, so we'll start snacking on that. We got some cookies. So thank you, Cookie Cottage, for these cookies. Look at these things. They're delicious. We thought these were like cupcakes or something. They're like super massive cookies. Anywho, we also have the Hotel Tango bag, which I've talked to a couple of people already, and some people have already broke into this bag and already started mixing some things. But guys, keep these things handy. They're going to be very, very useful throughout the night. Also, we have all kinds of things coming up tonight. So I got to show some slides. We have tons of like slides and videos and stuff to keep you guys entertained. There's my slide. That's me. I didn't even know what an MC was until about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. But anyway, that's what I am. I'm the Town Post Network. We have all kinds of things happening tonight. We've got a silent auction. We've got raffles. We got 50/50s. We've got prizes for everybody who's registered tonight. Your name is already in the hat. We've got some drawings we're going to do throughout the night. So you guys have to be present to win. You have to be on this feed to win. So you can't go slacking or get all hammered and pass out and win. You have to stay sober enough to make it through the end of the show in order to win. Right, Jeannie Britt?
Yes, indeed.
And she's going to be our referee tonight. So we have to make sure you stay sober enough to get into that. All right. Let's look at this picture. You guys, look at this. This is like the pink paddle parties of old, right? We're in a banquet setting. We're all dressed up. Feet are hurting like crazy, right? And it's cold out. We got coat check. You got somebody's got to drop you at the door. It's just terrible. How nice is this? We get to do it from home. So we have several house parties going on tonight. I put a comment in the comment field on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you guys put comments up there like Cindy Wolf Reynolds did, just put a little, I don't know, what's a fingers crossed? What is that emoji? Maybe a peace sign? I'm not sure what she's doing. Cindy, I don't know what you're doing. You've probably been drinking Hotel Tango all day. But if you guys put those comments up, we'll share those on the screen throughout the night. We're going to make those virtual. We're also going to make it live, and we're also going to make it very inclusive. So we have some parties going on. I see Lori Goldsby. She's sitting in the green room right now. She's got a house party going on. We got Elizabeth and Yopi over at Yopi's house. We're going to call that Silent Auction headquarters tonight. She's in an undisclosed bunker somewhere in Fishers. We won't tell you where she is because she's got all the prizes tonight, but she's going to be there tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's talk about, and I see some hello pink sisters. Hey, Christy Claiborne, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in and joining us. If you guys come in to start looking at some of the things we have tonight. So first of all, make sure you're ready for the evening, all right? For your viewing pleasure, the best experience, put on your live stream on your smart TV or on your computer. You can also watch it on your phone. It doesn't matter. You can watch it from anywhere. So if you have to go to the bathroom, just pull it up on your phone, take your phone with you, bring it back out. Nobody will ask any questions. We have several prizes tonight, several like door prizes essentially. So you have to be online to win it. But one of those prizes we're going to draw for tonight is an iPad. So that's coming up a little bit later on. So hang tight for that. Also, we have a silent auction going on. So if you guys have seen, there's a link. Let me pull this link up real quick. And again, I'm doing this all by myself here. All right. So I've got one hand and I got Jeannie Bird help me here. So if you go to ppp2021.ggo.bid, that is the official site to go to bid on all the silent auction items, make donations. You can buy raffle tickets there. You have to go there right now. So if you have not registered for that site, please, please, please go do that right now. It's very imperative you do that. We're going to keep showing that link throughout the night. If you don't get on there, you can't bid on this stuff, right? So let's see what we have to bid on. Jeannie, I don't know if you saw this, but one of the coolest things they have coming up, a Pacers, 2 courtside Pacers tickets.
Oh my goodness.
To the Pacers versus Hornets. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, there's a guy named Jason Haywood. What's his name? Gordon Haywood. Yeah, he played for Butler. He was a great player. He's now playing for the Charlotte Hornets. So on December 29th, this is like right before New Year's Eve. You're going to be off anyway. You get 2 courtside, front row seats. You're sitting on the floor. They'll probably give you a towel and have you work that night. But you're in row 1, seats 5 and 6. It includes a garage pass, food at the Care Source courtside club. That's in the silent auction. Also, we've got a one-night stay at French Lick Springs Hotel with a round of golf for 2 on the Donald Ross golf course. That's worth over $500 right there. So that's in the silent auctions as well. And also, we have a Children's Museum pass. It includes 8 tickets to the Children's Museum, but you can buy 8 tickets any day, right? But what you get with this pass, and attention grandparents or parents of a lot of kids, you get to go behind the scenes. They're going to give you a tour of the museum's collection storage with 130,000 artifacts, 130,000 things. So they not only get to go, like to the Children's Museum and like see it with everybody else and smell the puke in the back room, but they actually get to go back behind all that and see all the storage stuff. So it's going to be really, really cool. So those are all in the silent auction item things. Also tonight we have this. This is really cool. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 raffle. So you have to guess how many ducks are in the dragon boat. Now these are actually little dragon ducks. They're not like real ducks. They're dragon ducks. And why would we have it any other way? If you think about it. So you have to guess how many of those are in that dragon boat. Now, to skirt gaming laws, and we're going to say this out loud because they're probably not watching the live feed because they're not smart enough to be on Facebook this time of night. But anyway, if you buy a duck or if you buy a ribbon, you get a guess. So what's going to happen is if you buy one of these, you just have to text Yopi what your guess is. And I'm going to put this up really quick. Let's see here. And again, I'm doing this all on the fly, so just bear with me tonight. So if you have to text your guess and your name. Don't forget your name. If you just text your guess, it will mean nothing to Yopi. So you have to text your name and your guess to this phone number on your screen right now, and you might win. We're going to find out tonight. By the end of this show, we're going to find out who's going to win the prize, the 50-50 prize. So whatever the pot is, you get half of it. And hopefully if you're really good, you'll give it back. But if you're not, you still win half of it, and you win bragging rights. So you guessed the most. You guessed all the ducks in the vote. Here's another prize we have tonight. This is really, really exciting, and I got to show this. If you guys have not seen this online yet, this is an original painting. Now, this is really hard to see online, and we're going to see it in person at Yopi's house. She's at Silent Auction headquarters right now over in an undisclosed location in Fishers. But this original painting was by Jenna Cook. Jenna Cook is of the Daniels Vineyard family fame. This is an original painting. It's Indy 500 original painting. And if you can buy chances, actually, I'm sorry, you're going to buy bookmarks. Okay, you got to buy a bookmark, and that gives you a chance at winning this painting. Hey, gambling laws are crazy in Indiana, right? You can't buy weed legally. and you can't buy raffle tickets just off the fly. So we got to work around the laws here. Buy a bookmark. We'll put you in the name or the hat to win Jenna Cook's artwork. Those are all in your app. Again, go to your app, get that downloaded. Let me put that back up one more time. And it's going to show you right now. If you go to this link, ppp2021.ggo.bid, that will get you right in to the app so you can actually start bidding on this stuff. All right. Let's see what else we have. I think we got through most of the things. We got a couple more things here to go over with you guys before we get into the heat of the evening. Let me scroll down here. So let's talk about how do you bid. We just talked about this. Go to this website. Once you go there, you're going to have to register, and it's easy to bid. Now, this screen is really hard to read, right? But I think you guys have all used like mobile apps before, right? Everybody has a smartphone. Any BlackBerry users out there? There's like 2 people on BlackBerries that don't have smartphones. Who has a flip phone still? Nobody has a flip phone. Let's hope nobody has a flip phone tonight. But anyway, if you go on this, you just bid on things. If you're having a technical problem, leave us a message in the comments section of the Facebook feed or YouTube feed. And also tonight, we ask that you please show us your love. Give us a hashtag Pink Party 2021 on your photos on Instagram, your Facebook images, or better yet, just put it into our comments on our website. So if you go to our Pink Paddle Party event, if you go to the live feed on our Geist or Fishers Magazine page or the Indie Survivors page, if you guys put comments in, let me show you how this works. So let's see here. Kathy Miller, I didn't get my party pack. All right, she's being a Karen tonight instead of a Kathy. But Kathy, I'm sorry. We'll get you a charcuterie board, okay? And we also have Kathy Miller also said they got some great auction items in the auction. So she's being up, she's being down. But anyway, she's being there. Also, we got Mike Kreider with Brenda Apple Group in Greenfield. Mike, thank you for joining us from Greenfield. Greenfield's just like I don't know, what is it, honey? Like 10-minute drive from Geist? We go down there to that little, what's that place called we go to? That little outdoor, like.
Yes. I can't think of it.
It's like a little, I don't know, they have milkshakes and stuff.
Delicious food.
Yeah, it's
Farm to table.
Yeah, it's farm to table. If you guys haven't heard of it, just go down there. You'll figure it out. Just hang a left when you get to town. Anywho, but that's all. Greenfield is one of our favorite places to go in the summertime. We love it down there. Again, you guys, please go to this website right now. Just stop what you're doing. Put your charcuterie down. Get the Hotel Tango drinks out and ready. But we're going to have a great time tonight. Go to that website, get registered to bid on the silent auctions, the raffle items, the 50-50, all kinds of ways you guys can give. And that's why we're here tonight. We're trying to raise money for the Indie Survivors Dragon Boat Racing Team right here at Geist, our home team. We don't have too many teams around the state. I don't know if there's any more around the state. This is like the best team around, and we're fully supportive of you guys. All right, so you guys, you're sharing your photos tonight. You're going to share your hashtags tonight. So one of the things that came in your bag tonight is this little bag right here. Now, if you guys didn't get one, just improvise, okay? This is from Hotel Tango. It's got all kinds of concoctions in it, okay? And what they're going to make, look at this. Look at that, Hotel Tango. What they're going to make for us is called the Pink Paddle Potion, okay? Pink Paddle Potion. And so get your stuff out right now. And I'm going to show you guys a video from a bartender at Hotel Tango showing you how to make the Pink Paddle Potion. You guys ready? I didn't hear a resounding yes. Are you guys ready? I still didn't hear much. Oh, I forgot. The sound's not on our side. All right. We're going to play it anyway. Here you guys go. All right. Get your stuff out.
Hi guys, my name is Keith Evans, and on behalf of Hotel Tango Fletcher Place and the Indie Survivors, I'm going to show you how to make the Pink Paddle Potion. So we're going to start off, first of all, if you have a ball jar or a mason jar, or you have a tin, we're going to start off with that. You could either shake it or you could stir it, but we'll get to that in a minute. So we're going to start off with 2 ounces of vodka, and that's going to be our Hotel Tango vodka. So we're going to do 2 ounces of that. If you get a little extra in there, that's totally fine. And then we're going to proceed with 1 ounce of our plum juice. And then we will continue with a little bit of lemon juice, and that'll be 0.75 ounces of that. Now, when you have your lemon juice in your kit, it'll include the Peychaud's bitter, but for now, I'm just going to put 2 dashes of that in there as well. And then we'll throw some ice in here. And like I said, you could either stir it up or we could shake it. I'm gonna shake it with my tin. Then you grab your glass, whatever glassware you're using. You're gonna wanna put some ice in there. And then after it's shaken or stirred, you're gonna pour it right in there and it comes out a nice pink color. And then since you're at home, you can garnish it with anything you want. I'm just gonna use one of these really pretty pink flowers. And that is the Pink Paddle Potion. Have a good day and enjoy your drink.
All right, so Jeannie Britt, out of all disclosure, Jeannie Britt watched the video just now. She's headed downstairs. She's going to make the Pink Paddle Potion, and we're going to bring it up. We're going to sample it. She forgot our cups. Daggone it. Look at these cups. Aren't these cute? We got some cup. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, we're going to have some drinks here in a few minutes. But you guys, please sit back and relax and have some fun. We're going to do some live shout-outs. I'm going to go straight to Lori Goldsby. Now, Lori, you're in the green room, all right? So hang tight. Are you with me? Okay, we're going to bring her in. There's Lori.
Hey.
Hey, Lori. So you're having a pink paddle party tonight at your house. Is it just you and your husband, you said?
Just us.
What more do you need on a Saturday night?
Yeah. No, my friends.
Well, no,
Next
wait a
year.
minute. I did see you shaking the drink. Did you make the Hotel Tango pink? I see that. Have you tasted it yet?
It's delish. Really good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you're doing it in the Moscow Mule Cup, the old
Keep it ice
apple-
cold.
Absolutely. So where do you live, Lori?
I'm on Lake Keslerwood.
Oh, okay. Down off Fall Creek, right?
Yeah.
So are you a Dragon Boat member?
I am. And I host a
are?
clinic every year. We actually come down here with the Dragon Boat.
Oh, that's
So-
so nice.
Maybe you can join us when we're down here. The waters are a little calmer down here.
Oh, Lake Kesselwood?
Yeah.
It would take like 3 seconds, wouldn't it, to go across the lake?
Hey, it's only because we're so fast. We actually outpace the pontoon boat that my
You
husband.
do?
We do.
Oh, well, I'm impressed now. I'm impressed now.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
Well, Lori, thank you so much. And Lori just clicked on the link in the comments. So if you guys want to join us, and Lori, thanks for being a supporter. Thanks for coming out. We love all of our Dragon Boat ladies. Take care. I'm going to put her back in the green. But guys, that's what this is all about tonight. It's a virtual event. So we're still having our parties. They're just in our homes, mask or maskless. It doesn't matter. I mean, whatever you guys want to do. But hey, you can be in your pajamas if you want to. I mean, for God's sake, nobody's going to come through your television and see what the heck you got on. So, so one of the first things I want to do tonight, we've got all this blocking and tackling. The silent auction things are going. I'm bidding actually on the Pacers tickets. I mean, front row, the Pacers. I mean, for God's sake, how can you not bid on that? That's like a bucket list thing for me and anybody else. We're going to go to Yopi's house, and I think we have Elizabeth there, and we have some other folks there. So you guys ready for this? Elizabeth, I see you kind of shimmering around in the background. Here we go. We're going to bring Elizabeth in. Elizabeth, how's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good. I've got Yopi over here. We're at the silent auction headquarters.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Yopi's family, the dogs.
You got dogs? You got all kinds of stuff going on over there. Well,
Got some neighbors. We got some family. We got the drinks flowing. The pink
actually, let you guys go full screen here.
We
So
made our cocktails.
There we go.
you got the cocktails going. So What was your
Right on.
impression of the pink paddle passion drink? What do you guys think of that?
I'm a fan.
They go
Yeah.
down really easily.
Our bartender made them really strong.
Yeah.
The bartender. Okay. You guys weren't watching the video then, were you? So
No, we made them first.
We made them first. Yeah, it was the first thing we opened.
So we're going to come back to Elizabeth in a few minutes and talk a little bit more about the Indie Survivors. You guys have all the silent auction items there. Are you guys watching the feed live as the silent auction thing happens? As we get to see an upshot on Yopi's.
You want to see some
Yopi's face.
items? You want to do that now?
Well, you don't have to see them, but I mean, are you guys seeing a lot of activity online right now? Can you guys see the
They're
activity
seeing
going
a
on?
ton. We are watching the bids.
We've got some bidding wars going
Bidding
on.
wars. We're watching the numbers tick up. We can see the total from the auction as it's happening. So we got some great items, and we're getting a lot of guesses for the ducks.
Wait until you see
We want to
the
get
live.
some more guesses for, or some more entries for the Jenna Cook painting, because it is fabulous. So we just want to get more of those raffle items bid on, and
Yopi found a spot for the painting on our wall, everyone. So
I can't
Yeah.
wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. That painting is phenomenal, and I'm telling you,
beautiful.
you guys have an opportunity to get something tonight that's very, very special, and it will go down. You know, it's funny when you buy something like that, you forget how much you paid for it because it's so special to you when it comes home.
Yeah.
So you guys sit tight. I'm going to be coming back to you throughout the night to see how things are going. We're going to come back and talk to Elizabeth in a few minutes. But you guys, thanks for what you've done. And these guys, these two here, there's a whole committee behind us. So I'm not singling these two out, but they have done so much work with this thing. So guys, thank you so much for what you've done tonight. And get
Thanks,
back to
Tom.
work. Yeah,
All
quit
right.
slacking. Get back to work. We gotta get
Okay,
back.
thanks, Tom.
Get
We'll
them
see
back
you
to work. All right. So again, I'm Tom Britt with the Town Post Network. I'm right here at Geist Reservoir. My wife Jeannie just brought me the mixed drink from Hotel Tango. Did you try it yet?
Really good.
She says it's really good. Good Lord.
Delicious.
Okay, she's gonna put the charcuterie board on a real charcuterie board and not in a to-go box. So I appreciate that too. Thank you, sweetheart. No, we're having such a great time tonight. We just have, and you guys tonight. This is the part that this is the part that's so special because we have so many sponsors of this event, and these sponsors. When you guys do fundraisers, and Yopi and Elizabeth and all the organizing crew can tell you this, anybody who's ever been on a nonprofit can tell you that when sponsors come up and write big checks, it really just helps cover all the costs. Now, tonight, our costs are minimized, so that means hopefully we make more money. But when these sponsors step up and write these big checks, that is so helpful. So what we want to do right now, and this is a good time to get your drink out, okay? And just kind of sit back for a second. We want to talk about some of our sponsors tonight. These sponsors are so awesome. And without these sponsors, honestly, it makes it hard to do these kinds of events. So especially this type of event when it's virtual. So again, a big thank you to our founding sponsor. And this is like the sponsor of all sponsors, Ed Martin Automotive Group. We're going to hear from Kathy Martin Harrison here in just a few minutes. Also, Saks Fifth Avenue, a team partner. Saks has been a wonderful partner throughout the years. Townsend, wonderful team sponsor. And then we got all these team sponsors. This is Community Hospitals Oncology Physicians. I won't name them all because, honestly, I graduated from Martinsville High School, so I probably can't pronounce like 90% of these names. They're all followed by comma MD, so figure that one out. But these are all doctors behind oncology at Community that support the Dragon Boat team. So thank you, you guys, for all that you're doing. Not only sponsorship stuff, but also you're helping save some of our ladies that are in this boat. Again, if you guys don't know the Dragon Boats, these ladies are either dealing with or have dealt with breast cancer. Every one of them on the boat. That's a pre-qualifier to get on that boat. And as our coach Sarah has always said, this is a floating support group. So thank you, Oncology Group. Also want to thank Barnes and Thornburg. Now, Barnes and Thornburg sent me this beautiful, look at that, guys. Look at this water bottle. I'm actually rehydrating before I dehydrate tonight. But thank you, Barnes and Thornburg, for being a sponsor of this. They're a great law firm downtown Indianapolis. Great partners there. Also, our gold partners, the coaching staff. So these are all the coaches, and Coach Sarah is actually in the green room right now. But these folks are all coming in here in a few minutes. They're going to talk for a few minutes. But these sponsors, these coaches, not only give all their hard-earned work and their coaching and their time to help other survivors, but they actually are throwing their money in the hat too. And actually, it's kind of funny. I got my charcuterie board and all my stuff today. My painting with the twist kit all showed up today, and it came from one of the coaches. It was hang on. It was Deb Schutz. So Deb, one of the coaches, one of the sponsors, showed up today at my front doorstep and brought me all my stuff for tonight. So coaches, we can't thank you guys enough. I mean, all the work you guys are putting in year round and today and the last few days, hats off to you guys, okay? Also, our silver sponsors. And we see Globe, we see National Bank of Indianapolis, DOZ, which is our silent auction partner tonight, Chase Auto Finance. Sherry Doan also made a donation in memory of Emma Francis Elbrock and Susie and Bill Korith, and Stifle Investment Services, the Behe family, and an anonymous donor, all silver sponsors tonight. You guys, thank you. I mean, it's one thing to show up and donate, and it's one thing to show up and show your support, but when you actually go above and beyond, in my opinion, and throw a big check into the pot to be a sponsor, that's a big deal. Let's see, what do we have here? We got some newbies are watching at Jill's. Hey, Jill, hopefully you're hosting and hostessing well tonight, and hopefully the Hotel Tango drink has been a big hit at your house. So thank you for that. Let's go through some more sponsors. So we have, we did the silver sponsors. These are bronze sponsors. Now, I won't name everybody here. Okay, I see Rob and Betty Anderson, which is Elizabeth's parents. They're so nice. I've met those folks. They're such great parents. Let's see. We've got Dan and Elaine Shea. I think Elaine was a past president at some point. The Max Challenge. So I got to give a special shout out to my Max Challenge family. Okay. Look at this, guys. Max Challenge. You guys like that? So I knew they'd like that. I was a Max Challenge member. COVID hit. I kind of canceled out. I'm going to hopefully get back to it. But, Sheila and Steve Tunison, you guys are just great people. And Max Challenge is doing some fundraisers for these survivors. So you guys, thank you so much. And actually, they're right across the street from my office in downtown Fishers. But also, they just sold their house at Geist. Are looking for a place to kind of go temporarily, and they got an apartment right behind my office. So you guys, thank you guys so much for being sponsors. And we just want to thank all of our generous sponsors. So let's do this, everybody. Let's do one thing together right now. All of you, let's just clap for all of our sponsors. I'm going to give them a standing ovation right here. All the sponsors, thank you so much. You guys are so great. I mean, some people do this stuff. They're trying to get business out of it or whatever. This family of the Indy Survivors, you guys aren't doing this to get business. You're not trying to hustle more landscaping jobs or anything. I mean, you guys are just doing this to support your fellow teammates and your fellow survivors and people that have battled breast cancer, whether you have or haven't. I mean, you're trying to support people in your backyard that have done this. And so, guys, again, thank you so much, all of our sponsors tonight. We could not do this without you, and we love you guys. We actually do. I think I speak on behalf of everybody from the Indie Survivors. We love all of our sponsors. So, guys, thank you so much. And look at this team photo. Look at that. These are the people we're helping right now. And I don't see, let's see, I see Yopi in there. I see the coach in the back. I see some folks over. I don't see anybody not smiling in this photo. So you might see anybody not smiling in the photo. Nah, I don't think so. What about this photo? Beautiful photo, guys. 3 boats side by side. I think they're having fun. I don't think they're talking about breast cancer. I think they're talking about other stuff. So what a great time. What a great thing to support for all of us here to have that kind of team here that we can support. So guys, thank you so much to all of our sponsors. We're going to do, let's see. Let me see. Are there any more comments out here? You guys, if you guys are partying out there, please leave comments. I got Kathy Reynolds or Cindy Reynolds. I'm sorry, not Kathy. What am I doing? Cindy Wolf Reynolds. A round of applause. Sheila Tunison. There's Sheila from the Max Challenge. And Sheila's probably over at their Spark building right now, begging for more Wi-Fi. But no, we love that. And Amy, yes, I will come back. I promise I'll come back. Oh, and Jeannie Britt is bringing back our shark. You're going to share this with me?
Yes, I'm working on the painting with the twist.
Oh, she's doing the painting on the twist stuff. She's working ahead. You guys,
on that painting, I'm working ahead.
oh yeah, and you guys want to see my dog real quick? Well, he just kind of walked out. Let's see if we can show him real quick. Can we get our dog in here real fast? There's Jeannie Britt, and there's River Boy.
He's supporting.
He's very supportive. Yeah, he's not much for water yet. He hasn't really been too much around the lake.
Only once.
He's only been around the lake one time. But anyway, he's sort of supporting as well. And if he had a mobile phone and an app, he would be donating and buying raffle tickets for that painting. Are you buying some tickets for it?
I'm really doing. I'm like bidding on the painting. I want to get the painting, and then I'm also painting on the painting with the twist. River's helping.
Oh, yeah. So Jeannie's bidding on that painting too. I tell you what, that and I want the Pacer tickets too, but I also want the painting. What's that?
I said I need a piece of cheese.
Oh, she needs a piece of cheese. So this is something you learn with a golden retriever. A piece of cheese is also a bribe. Okay, so we're going to put that up right now.
I gotta go try to get that painting.
And Jeannie's going downstairs and try to get that painting going. So thank you, Jeannie Britt, and the charcuterie board. This is first class, you guys. Look at this. There's some apples. There's some jam there. Some brie, some grapes, some sausage. I'm not sure what kinds of cheese there are in there, but this is a pretty impressive charcuterie board. So you guys went over the top on this. And yes, Whitney, this drink it's phenomenal, isn't it? I mean, I'm glad they gave us more than like one drink. We got 67 people watching us live right now. All right, so what we got this going on? We've got a great crowd going right now. I want to, since we went over the sponsors, our founder, Kathy Martin Harrison, has a very, very, very important message to all of our sponsors tonight. And let me show that to you right now.
I just want to thank you for the past 14 years of your support to our sponsors and individuals who have given of themselves unselfishly to this organization. You have created this dream that came true for all of these breast cancer survivors. For that, I cannot thank you enough. And especially over the past 20 months, during such trying times, you've remained committed to this organization. And for that, I am ever grateful. You have my heartfelt thanks. Thank you.
All right, that's Kathy Martin Harrison. We're going to hear from her in just a second. But before I get too far, while we're doing all these introductions tonight, we also have our illustrious president, Elizabeth Anderson, and she's over at the Silent Auction headquarters. Elizabeth, I need to get the video camera down to where I can actually see you. There we go. I'm going to bring you in real quick. All right, you ready for this? All right, it's going to be biblical. There's Elizabeth Anderson. So she's not the Yopi side of this. She's actually Elizabeth Anderson, the president of the Indy Survivors. And Elizabeth, you have the floor as long as you want. Go ahead.
I don't know. How can I follow and act like that? But first of all, we have to thank Tom Britt. I think he's doing an amazing job. He's definitely entertaining us, and he's bringing the excitement that we're all used to for all of the past pink paddle parties. So thank you, Tom. And without your experience, this virtual program, everyone would not have happened. So we are very fortunate to have friends like Tom Britt. I just want to say welcome and good evening. And thank you for joining us for this 2021 virtual pink paddle party. Even though we wish it was in person, the importance of tonight is still crucial. And at least this way we can come together for a good cause. And we hope tonight lives up to the entertainment and everything that you're used to from our pink paddle parties. We do expect next year, we're committed to seeing everybody in person. So you'll hear more about that a little later. But we also want to thank all our members of the Indy Survivors. Without every single person chipped in, and they helped make this this event a reality. So everyone on the team, thank you for your dedication and all the time and effort that you had to put in the last couple of months. Tonight is an evening to celebrate you, our sponsors and donors, and our friends for your dedication and support these past 14 years. Without you, we wouldn't be here. And we know the last 20 months have been challenging, but we are grateful that all of you have remained committed to the Indy Survivors and that you continue to believe in the mission just as much as we do. And we believe that it's important to help cancer survivors with their emotional and physical well-being by being a part of Indy Survivors. And through the sport of dragon boat racing, we all know it has been found to reduce recurrence and increase survivorship. So this organization, part of Indianapolis, part of the local community, is so important to still be around after 14 years. And we're one of the longest dragon boat teams out there. And we are the first and the only, to answer that question earlier, the only survivor dragon boat racing team in the state of Indiana. So we're proud that we brought the sport to Indiana, and it continues to grow just throughout the world. Our main goal this season was to get back on the water. As you know, we weren't able to the previous year, and the coaching staff, the board, and our safety officer, they developed a plan that was very thorough and allowed us to successfully be back on the water where we all wanted to be. We all wanted to be encouraging in person and engaging with one another. This season, we saw actually the largest new member class I think we've had, and that was 23 new members join. And we currently are 102 members strong, and the new members are a great new addition to the Indy Survivors. So we have a great new class coming. And to our sponsors again, I just want to recognize you and thank you for your sponsorship. You'll see all our sponsors are listed in your program. Hopefully the mail with the holiday, you were able to receive it yesterday or today, and you'll hear many times the thanks that what you mean to us, and without you, we would not be here. We're just blessed to have so many kind and caring and generous individuals. And we already took the time, but also I just want to recognize our founding partner, Ed Martin Automotive Group, our team partners, Saks, Fifth Avenue of Indianapolis, Community Hospitals Oncology, Physicians, and Townsend. Thank you for your commitment. We are fortunate to have all of you as part of our Indy Survivor family. And I want to do a shout out to our founder, Kathy Martin Harrison. She helped a dream become a vision, and the vision she turned into a reality. And she still continues to support us, and she mentors us into the 14 successful years we've had. And we are just blessed to have her. And Mark and Kathy, thank you for everything you do for us. And also, we have an amazing coaching staff, and you'll hear from later. And they are all volunteers. They're dedicated. They're talented. They work tirelessly year-round to plan our vision for each season, and they bring out the best in all our members. And we just cannot thank them enough for what they do for us. And we have 7 devoted and enthusiastic board members who continue to make sure we're meeting our mission, and they're building a strong foundation for many years to come. So thank you to the board of directors. And just, again, we cannot thank you enough for taking a chance on us for this virtual fundraiser and sticking with us. And thank you for your generosity and commitment. Your support continues to ensure that breast cancer survivors always have a spot on the Indy Survivors Dragon Boat Racing team. And that's whether they're in the boat or out of the water, out of the boat if they can't paddle for any reason, but they'll always have a home on the Indy Survivors. And it is such a unique group of women. And just thank you for being here with us tonight. We hope you have a great evening.
Okay, so Elizabeth, you didn't expect this part, but so talk about, okay, just real quickly, and I don't want to belabor this, but there are a lot of ladies who join the team. I mean, I've been to several events in the past where a lady was just diagnosed, that week with breast cancer and hadn't even been to a practice yet, but wanted to join the Indy's Dragon Boat team. So when these ladies show up and you guys travel to a meet, you guys do I don't know what you guys call those. What do you guys call those when you guys go on the road to compete?
A race.
A race. Of course. I'm a dummy. I went to Martinsville. Okay. So you go to a race and they can't, they're dealing with some financial issues because, their health insurance isn't that great. That you got a $10,000, $20,000 deductible. Maybe their insurance is already crapped out for the year. What happens to those ladies that otherwise probably couldn't go and they do get a go? I mean, talk about what happens with them with some of the money we're raising tonight, because I think people need to understand this isn't just putting a boat in the water and paying dock fees. This is paying for people that we don't even know that hadn't even been diagnosed yet with breast cancer.
Sure. And, even with the pandemic, breast cancer doesn't stop. And so, still 1 in 8 women are diagnosed. And exactly, we do have fees for the boats and the upkeep and the rental and everything. But what's more important is being together. And our sport is very expensive. It's one of the most expensive sports just because it's unique and the equipment is expensive and everything. And so the cost to travel to a race, we might have to fly. We want everyone on our team. They can always go to a race. They can always participate in any event, regardless of their financial status or anything. So exactly, with 102 members, that, that's a lot of, that's a lot of money for all of us to take 2 boats to a race and everything. So yes, we value all our supporters, anyone who is able to help us. And it keeps our dues down low, because without the support, we want to keep our dues low, for those women and anyone that needs help. Yes, your help helps them get to a race, and so they don't have to pay anything out of pocket. They're already going through enough, like you said, Tom, with recovering from a diagnosis or going to radiation daily, or we have women currently in treatment, so that's one less worry for them, for sure.
Right. Well, it's such a great thing. I tell you, I think one of the most moving things I ever saw was when we did Vines for Life, and this was, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago at the Yacht Club. We had a couple ladies come that said that they couldn't afford. They trained with the team. They were part of the team, but it was a trip. It was a race to New York or someplace, and they didn't have the funds to do it. And you guys surprised them by saying, "Hey, we got this covered." We took some sponsors, and that meant so much to me because, I think part of the issue with most people is they would like to donate to something that they know is going to help somebody, but when you donate to somebody you never get a meet, it's even more fulfilling, I think. And so as you guys are out there tonight and you're on that silent auction site, you've got your app up, and let me put that up one more time for you guys. is you go to ppp2021.ggo.bid. You guys go there and bid. You donate. You're bidding on those Pacer tickets, which I'm going to be bidding on here in a few minutes. Hopefully I beat you guys. But just remember, every penny that goes to these guys aren't profiteering from this. There's nobody paid on this team, right? There's no coach. Sarah is not being paid. These are all volunteers. And if we can help somebody with breast cancer get their mind off of it for just an hour, to me, that's invaluable to us. And so, Elizabeth, thank you for what you've been doing. Thank you for everything you've done tonight and all the work you put into this. I know you've been sleepless for the last few nights, but thank you so much for all this, because it really helps the people that aren't even on this broadcast tonight. People that hadn't even been diagnosed yet are going to be benefiting from this thing tonight. So thank you so much, Elizabeth. I'm going to come back to you in just a second, okay? So hang tight. I got to get the update. We got to do a raffle drawing here in a few minutes. But before I do that, let me get you out of there. Okay, I'm getting Elizabeth out of there. I'm going to dump her out real quick.
Good, good.
It's one of the things I like to do when I'm doing these live broadcasts. I dump them out, which means they're going to the green room. It doesn't mean they're leaving the feed. It just means they're, being removed from the feed from us temporarily. But one of the things I have to do tonight, we have a raffle coming up, the first raffle. So if you're registered tonight as a registered user, your name's already in the hat. So you have to stick around. We're going to do a raffle drawing in just a second. But before I do that, I've got a video here I have to show you guys. This is from Kathy Harrison. She's our founding member, our founder of the Indy Survivors. And she's going to tell you a little story about how this all started. This is a very important story that needs to be told over and over again, because some people think this thing's been around for whatever, and, it just showed up. No, this did not just show up out of the blue. This actually was kind of a divine intervention of some sorts. And Kathy Harrison is going to tell you the story right now. And after this, we're going to do our first drawing for the raffle. Okay, so hang tight.
Hi, good evening. I'm Kathy. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. I'm thrilled that we are having our virtual Pink Paddle Party in honor of Indy Survivors 14 seasons, 14 years. You may ask yourself, how did you get there? How did you get to 14 years? How did this all start? I'm going to take you back to 1991. I was on the local organizing committee for the Komen Race for the Cure here in Indianapolis. As you all know, Komen has grown to be such a worldwide event raising money for breast cancer research. I'm going to fast forward to 2007. A friend of mine who knew my affiliation with Komen came to me and wanted to know if I knew about dragon boat racing. I had no idea what she was talking about. I had no idea if it even involved what it was, and that it could involve breast cancer. What they've discovered with dragon boat racing was with the paddling motion, it relieved lymphedema from breast cancer patients' arms and legs. And it was a form of exercise that was conducive to getting healthier. So I researched this with my friend, and we spent days and nights, and one night I didn't even go to bed. I stayed up all night, and the spirit of the dragon came into my soul, and forever, ever, I looked at her and said, I have to help you do this. You have gotten me hooked, and here we are now, and we are 14 years old, and it's been a fabulous 14 years watching it grow and watching the women that have come through this organization grow mentally, physically, spiritually. It's been wonderful.
Oh, sorry, everybody. We're still bribing the dog to get out of the room. The cheese from the charcuterie board has a very universal purpose as it comes to mind, and wine, Hotel Tango drinks. We got wine going over here. I'm eating the cheese. I don't know what you guys think of it. This stuff's amazing. And thank you guys so much for that. So Kathy Harrison. All right. Let's get serious real quick. Hang tight. This drink is really good. Anywho, so let me say something personally about Kathy Martin Harrison and the Harrison family, Mark and her husband, Mark, Ed Martin. Let me say something really quick. So Kathy Martin Harrison, I met her I think I met her through this probably 10 years ago when this all started. And I really didn't know much about her. I knew they owned Ed Martin, but that was, who wouldn't know that, right? The only name you need to know, all that. But I think what has stood out in my mind, and this is something I told Jeannie just a couple days ago. Every time I go to a fundraiser, I see Kathy and Mark Harrison there. When I go to the Dragon Boat Pink Paddle parties, which I went to the one over, 465 and 96th Street, whatever that place is called, that forum place over there. And I've been to Vines for Life for years, and they sponsor that. I see their name. Lawrence Central football field is called the Ed Martin football field. See the new Hamilton County Humane Society. It's got Ed Martin on it. And I look at all this stuff and I just, I just smile. It's like, if you're successful in life, too many of these things, successful in life, and you have the wherewithal and the means to help all these people in this community, God bless you. And what's so cool about it, I told Jeannie this other night, it's like, when I see their commercials, it's almost like weird. It's like, oh, they sell cars? It's like, I don't reconcile them as trying to hustle cars. And they have a car business. It's a great car business. We bought all of our cars from these guys over the last 20 years. But it's just funny to see them give so much to our community and give so much to this Indies Dragon Boat team and Indies Survivors. And it's almost odd to see them out of context as giving in our community in a commercial. So I know Mark's going to say, well, we got to ramp up our commercial spend or whatever. But no, you won't. I know how you guys operate. You guys give so much. So guys, we can't thank Kathy enough for having the vision, having the wherewithal to get this whole thing. And we all wouldn't be here tonight. Nobody would be on. So we have 71 people watching this live, 71 watch parties going on. None of us would be here tonight if it wasn't for Kathy Harrison. So cheers to Kathy Harrison. Let's do a cheers to her. My drink's almost gone. Thank you so much, Kathy, for all you do. That is so awesome. And, it's just a great story that she just kind of had this epiphany and stayed up all night and just made it all happen. So again, if you guys are just watching, if you're just tuning in, I'm Tom Britt with the Town Post Network. I started the Geist magazine 17 years ago, almost 18 now, coming up in 2022. I live here at Geist. I'm broadcasting live from my house. This is Jeannie's office, my wife's office. I was going to go to my office in Fishers, but it wouldn't be the same. I can't have my charcuterie board there, which hopefully you guys have all your charcuterie boards handy. And let me put Carol's comment up because this is important. I think we need to see some comments from some love from the people. I got my charcuterie board. I've got my Barnes and Thornburg bottle. I'm also going to put on, in honor of Kathy and Mark Harrison, my Ed Martin hat. So look at that. I could work in like the service department. Nobody even know, right? I probably could bullshit my way through about, I don't know, half a day of talking to people. Say, okay, what's the problem with your car? And just listening to them and not really know what they're talking about. Just kind of make shit up and just make them feel comfortable. I could probably do that for like a half a day, and I couldn't do it anymore. But just think about all the stuff they have going on around the city, in Fishers, all around the city. And, Kathy and Mark, you guys are such great people. We all love you. And we hope that you guys are just blessed beyond reason for all your support for the Indy Survivors and the Dragon Boat Racing team. Let's just say, on board is empty. Can we get more? Our board is empty. Hey, Mary, there's a place called Kroger. Okay. It starts with a K, ends in a Roger. If you go over there right now, they got plenty of this stuff. So I'm not sure what this stuff was. It's really good. I don't know if it's special or not. My palate is not real sophisticated, but I can tell you it's some really good charcuterie boards. So thank you, Indy Survivors, for all the charcuterie. Thank you for all the accoutrements that came along with being here tonight. And we need to do our first raffle drawing. And we're going to come to Coach Sarah eventually. Sarah's like waiting over there, like just sweating, right? So we're going to go, Elizabeth and Yopi, hustle, get to it. We got to get our first drawing underway. So our first drawing for everybody who's here tonight, who's registered, is in this hat. And so let's go to these guys right now. So Yopi, are you ready for our first drawing?
Yeah, and we've upgraded from a hat. We have this great.
Oh, wow.
we
All
have
right,
this-
so we're going to do a drawing. What are you giving away tonight? What's this for?
So the first thing that we are going to give away is a bottle of wine.
Stella Rosa.
And it is a Stella Rosa 19, I don't know,
17.
1970.
It's worth at least $1,500, right?
15, at least $1,500.
Maybe. Give or take $1,490.
Right, exactly. So
Okay.
this is coming out of everybody who has a ticket, whether they were a sponsor or an attendee, their name is in here in blue. So you can win one of these special prizes, and then you could also still win the iPad. You won't win more than one of the smaller raffles, but you will be put back in for the iPad. So for this first one,
This is Yopi's new toy.
I'm going for blue. This Darlene Bordelon. So Darlene, we've got a bottle of wine for you. I had the pleasure of meeting her for the first time not too long ago. She's new to us and hasn't been able to paddle yet, but next year she'll be out with us. You want me to do another one while we're here, Tom?
Yeah, and actually, she has to be online, right? Did she have to
Oh, yes,
text
she
you?
does. Yes, she does. She needs to text me. You're right.
All right, so let me put that number up real quick.
Yep.
Very-
Okay.
that's a
Thank
good
you.
idea.
This is the wrong graphic, but it's the right phone number. So just
That's-
text Yopi that you're on. What was her name again?
Darlene Bordelon.
Darlene Borderon. That's kind of cool. I need a name like that.
Bordelon.
Tom Britt's too easy and short. I need like a French sounding
Exactly.
name like that. That's cool.
Exactly.
I've got Yopi's phone, Darlene, so go ahead and
All
text
right.
that,
Text
okay?
that, Darlene. We'll see if she's.
All right, Darlene, you got to be watching.
All right. So while we're waiting for her, we'll give her a few more
The
seconds.
brand's chocolate.
We are drawing for some DeBrand's chocolates, and that is Steve Johnson. Steve Johnson has had some duck guesses in, I believe.
Steve
Okay.
Johnson.
Okay, we've got.
Darlene is calling us.
We've got Darlene calling, so we assume she's listening. So she gets the wine. And then now we are waiting for Steve Johnson to text and say that he is still on and he would get the DeBrand's chocolates. I believe he's in Fishers, if I'm remembering correctly. If we'll give him a few more seconds.
We can draw.
Yeah, Steve, get on it now. Let me put that number back up for Steve because, you got to get those chocolates, right?
Yeah, these are
Oh.
milk chocolate covered butter cookies from DeBrand's. So
Oh,
you
Lord.
would want these, Steve. Hopefully he's still on there.
Those are probably worth $1,500 as well.
At
At
least.
least.
At least.
Yes, they were aged in an oak barrel in Napa, so they're
Yeah,
worth a lot of money.
Sure. That's for sure. All right. Well, I'm afraid that he is no longer with us, but hopefully.
Steve
he'll be back.
Johnson?
Yeah. Steve Johnson, last call.
Steve Johnson, you got to call this. You got to text
there
this
it is.
number, Steve
Okay.
Johnson.
Oh, we made it just in time.
Just
We
in
just-
time.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He said, Steve here. Steve
Okay,
here.
Steve, we got you. We got your DeBrands. We'll be getting those to you, okay?
I gotta get your
All
ticket back out of the trash can.
All right.
Thank
John.
you.
That's awesome. All right, you guys. So get
Okay.
back to work. Gotta get
All
these
right.
auction items going some more. And
Okay.
if you guys have not gone on drawing yet, let me get that link up one more time. If you go to, let me put both of these up, ppp2021.ggo.bid. You can bid
I'm
on
gonna
the
do it.
silent auctions. You can bid on the raffles, the 50/50s. All this stuff we're doing tonight. You can donate if you want. So make sure you do all that stuff.
Can
on
you
your
give me
smartphones
give me a big screen one more time, Tom?
right now. You want the big screen?
Yep.
Okay, hang on. Hang on, let me put you up there. All right, is that the painting?
That
Is
is
that
the
the Jenna Cook painting?
I could not wait any longer to show the painting. It looks beautiful in my house, does it not?
That's amazing.
Yeah. Now, when are you ever going to have the chance to get a almost $4,000 value for maybe as low as $20? Now, the more bookmarks you buy, the more times you get entered, the better your odds are. But it's fantastic. Donated by the artist Jenna Cook, who is part of the Daniels Vineyard family, who is a friend to the team and to our other organization, Vines for Life. So get your
That's
tickets.
awesome. That is awesome. That's a beautiful painting. I would put that in my house. I probably put that in my dining room, right in the front of the house, if I had that.
Yeah,
in my
that's
house.
where it is right now, is in my dining room. So
Well, Jeannie's
I dare
bidding
you
on
to
it.
get your
Jeannie,
tickets in.
well, Jeannie has bought some bookmarks already. We're going to buy some more. Thank you guys for that. I want to get in. I promised Coach Sarah that I would get her in tonight. So, if you guys know the Indy Survivors, you know the Dragon Boat team at all. Sarah, this is your big moment, okay? I see a bunch of people getting behind you in the green room. But you guys, Sarah is very special to this team, okay? And I only see it from the outside. But I can tell you, Sarah runs the show when it comes to practices, when it comes to getting in shape. Her name is Sarah Demon, but we call her Sarah Demon. She's a demon on the boat, and she makes this all happen. Sarah, I'm going to bring you in really quick. Before I do that, I have to show a couple pictures. This is a kick-ass photo of Sarah on the boat. Did you know I was going to show that? You probably didn't know that, did you? She's the team leader. She's been nothing short of just freaking amazing. So Sarah, come to the screen. There you are, Sarah.
Well, Tom,
See all you and the coaches out there.
yep, we're all here.
There you are. Hey guys, hey, give them a round of applause, everybody. Give them a round of applause. They deserve it. I see a lot of familiar faces. One of those ladies on my front doorstep earlier today. Yes, I recognize you. Hey, real story. I was actually getting ready to get in the shower. I had to put my pants back on to come to get the door. So, Coach Sarah, anything you'd like to say to the people watching tonight, anybody who's sponsored tonight, anything you'd like to give to say to everybody? Now's your time to shine.
Well, Tom, we're a little lubricated right now because we've been taking a shot every time you said charcuterie. So, you know, but it.
There we go, charcuterie. There we go.
All right. So, in all seriousness, on behalf of the coaching staff, I'd like to thank everyone who has donated, sponsored. Can't say enough good stuff about the support that allows this team to keep going. You don't know how important it is to us for our support. Don't you put rabbit ears behind me? You know, Kathy, can't say enough about the support she's given this team to even get us started and realize this vision. And all of us, it plays such an important role in our lives. The physical part of it to help lessen the chance of recurrences, and then just the support part of it. And nothing really made me realize how much I miss this team was 2020 when we couldn't be together. And we were just like this in a virtual situation. So our goal this year was to get on the water. And, you know, it didn't have to be racing, although I do like to race. But, you know, to get on there and to be able to have our normal practice schedule, it was just an amazing thing for this team. And so much made me appreciate how much this team means to me. So, and to the coaching staff, we have 2 new coaches. I got to go the other way. There we go. Wave your hands. To help support, you know, as Elizabeth mentioned, we have rookie classes every year now growing of 20 plus people. So needed to expand the coaching staff. Angie keeps slinking off in the corner there. So, you know, it's just amazing what we were able to accomplish this season, to be on the water safely. We all managed to stay healthy and meet our goal to work out and be together. So none of this is possible without the generosity of everyone that's online today and bidding on those things. We're having a family controversy right now over the Jameson package that my sister and I are hopefully resolving. But, you know, bid on those things, drink and make more of the Hotel Tango stuff every time Tom says charcuterie. And, you know, thanks everyone. You guys all rock. So, hi, Ann Nevins. Thank you.
Yeah. Good. Good job. Excuse me. So what is it? So do you have to be a survivor to be a coach too, or can you just be an outside coach? I mean, what's the credentials to be a coach technically?
So we do have a supporter coach that's over that shoulder right there. There we go. We are all volunteer though. Kristen volunteers her time, and she also volunteers to help keep the coaches working out and the rest of the team. She has a fitness background, and so no, none of our coaching staff is paid. We're all volunteers. We're all breast cancer survivors, as I said, except for that one. I keep going backwards. But you know, if anybody had coaching experience, and in the future, we definitely, if we're going to keep growing this way, we'll keep growing the coaching staff. I won't be coaching forever. At some point, I don't know if we'll be able to even stand on the back of the boat. But you know, we have to have succession planning. So anybody from the outside could come in if they, you know, learn the sport. I certainly didn't know a thing about dragon boating, but I had a coaching background, as well as these ladies do as well. So, synthesis, charcuterie coaches, nice rookie. Damn rookies.
Rookies.
They're all in the room together partying right now, by the way, somewhere.
Are they really?
They are.
They need to come in on our link on the comments field so we can see what they're doing. I mean, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. So I want you to stick around for a second, because the next thing I want to do is I want to talk about some of the top sponsors tonight. Would you just, I'm going to put their logos up on the screen. Just talk about, since you've been involved for so long, just talk about what they do and kind of, you know, what their impact has been on the team. So I'm kind of putting you on the spot here.
Well, I'm going to
have
Etta help me if that's all right, because she's actually been on longer than me and was one of the founders. So she's going to also.
That's fine. That's fine. So let me put this up real quick. So let's talk about, and I'll give you a couple easy ones, okay? So let's talk about Ed Martin.
I mean, what can you say? Kathy, as you mentioned, and Mark are some of the most generous people I've ever met, some of the most humble people. And without them, this team and the Indianapolis community would not be what it is. And can't thank them enough. They are just great individuals and selfless with their time and with their generosity to this team. They are the heart and soul of this, and love them to death.
Yeah. So you didn't need somebody behind you to tell you that, did you? I mean,
no, I don't. Not on that one.
What about Saks Fifth Avenue? What about those guys?
You want to talk about Saks? Where'd you go? There you go.
Well, Saks Fifth Avenue came in, and they've been helping us with a number of different fundraisers over the last several years. They've been really, really supportive of us and have helped us, you know, get different jewelers and things like that who have come in and had like trunk shows for us. And they've been really, really incredibly supportive of us. And we really can't thank them enough.
Dragon themed jewelry too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what about Townsend? Do you guys know anything about these guys?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. I'm going to let Etta speak then, because it's also close friends of hers.
Townsend, the one of the officers of the company is Mike McClure, and he is a good friend of mine, and also Jeannie Barker's, who she was very involved in the team for many, many years. And Mike has been incredible in terms of supporting us over the years. He's probably been one of those top sponsors for the last 10 years at least.
And a top bidder, and he bids.
And a top bidder, yeah.
High, yeah.
Yeah, incredible supporter of the team, and the company has been really, really, really great to us over the years.
Well, that is awesome. I mean, our sponsors, I mean, you guys, you know, we're seeing them tonight. This is kind of the culmination event, right, for all these sponsors, but you guys see it throughout the year, and it's a great opportunity for us to thank them. So you guys want to say anything special to not only them, but all the sponsors that you guys have throughout the year?
Yeah, I mean, again, without you guys, we can't operate. It is so expensive to run this team. Our Expenses range from insurance, equipment. And I don't think many people understand that we also give back to the community. We help paddlers that need assistance. Some paddlers are still fighting this disease and need financial help. Cancer is not cheap. And so to get out from underneath that, we help with that, help go to races, and we will be back racing next year, guarantee that. And not everybody, cancer doesn't discriminate across financial lines. And so everybody on the team is across a range of all means and ways. And so we give back there. We also do grants and reach out into the community and help that way. So not only you're helping the team, but you're helping the extended cancer community by donating to us.
Well, wonderful. Well done. You guys, all coaches, let's give them a round of applause. Let's thank these guys for all their work. You guys need to give yourself a round of applause and a pat on the back. You guys are doing such a great job. And I tell you what, I tell you what, when I see the Dragon Boat team out there, the first person I look for is you, Sarah, because I know you're out there. I know you're pushing these ladies, and I know they love it. And I also see you at Eddie's afterwards. But I love it when you're out there pushing these people. And, you're doing such a great job. So thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for telling us your story and thanking all these sponsors. And I hope all the coaches tonight have a great time. Stay tuned because we're going to come back to you guys in a little while. But, again, thank you so much.
If anybody's left standing, charcuterie, baby.
Charcuterie.
It's a bitten.
All right. That was Coach Sarah. We have some great people involved in this, and the silent auction is still going on. So again, I'm going to put this up. Go to ppp2021.ggo.bid to make your bids. We're going to get a check-in here in a few minutes, but I thought it'd be a good time to kind of take a break for a second, listen to some music. We have some special music from Mario Hoven. He's with the Kaylee Band. And it's some Celtic music. I don't know if you guys ever heard Celtic music before. It's actually pretty cool. But he's got he's a spouse of our team captain, Tess Woods. And he and his band put together a very special little video montage for us. So it's a good time to listen to some music, get a refresh on your Hotel Tango drink, which is now gone. It's a good time to use the restroom. It's a good time also to get those silent auction items and those raffle tickets. The Jenna Cook artwork, we got $20 for the 50-50. We got the ducks, all that stuff. So you guys, watch some video. We're going to be right back. When we get back, we're going to do another raffle drawing, and we're getting close to finalizing the silent auction so we can close that thing out once and for all, and you guys can go home as winners tonight, all right? We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Of dragon boat racing than with Irish music. Indianapolis Irish Arts, the Indianapolis Kaylee Band, and friends are happy to support Indie Survivors at their Pink Paddle Party. I hope you enjoy the selection of tunes, and I can't wait to see you out on the water next year.
I might need some more wine or another. Okay, I'm interested. Last one. All right, so we got a little Celtic music tonight. I got a new hat on. I don't know if you guys can see that, the little Ed Martin hat. Again, I think I would be really good as a car salesman. I think I could sell a lot of cars. You know why? Because I would just go in and just say, you're here, right? I mean, you wouldn't be at a car dealership unless you're going to buy a car. So it's an assumptive sell. They're going to buy a car from you. I think I could do that with my eyes closed. Anyway, so the key word tonight is charcuterie, I guess. So charcuterie has been said. Charcuterie, charcuterie, charcuterie. We'll see if Sarah and the coaches can. There we go. I see Lori Goldsby in our green room taking a little swig. Coach Sarah just took a swig. And we got Carol Blankman. She loves the music. All right, I'm going to go back to the silent auction headquarters really quick because we have another drawing to do. So, guys, you guys got to pay attention because your name may be drawn. And again, if you don't text them and let them know you're here, you are going to lose the drawing. All right. Are you ready? Are you there, Yopi? Yopi's ready. I got the thumbs up. She's ready to go. Yopi,
We are ready.
from our silent auction headquarters.
Hold
holding the camera?
Good.
Okay.
There we go.
Now,
Let me go full screen with you guys so you can see
There
it
we
better.
go. All right, so this is for Kendra Scott necklace. We got silver, gold, looks like gold druzy. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So, all right, the winner of this, we have, I'm getting the blue one. That's everybody. Carol Jean Kinghorn Landry, part of the
Yay!
illustrious Kinghorn family.
So,
Carol,
who-
are you here? Are you there?
Carol Landry, is that the name?
That is.
And
All right. Carol Landry, you have to text this number 317-523-0286 to claim your prize. If you don't claim it within, I don't know, 25 seconds, you are going to lose it. And we're going to give it to somebody else.
And I know that the Kinghorns are watching. So.
Are you sure about that?
Well, unless they got a better offer, maybe. I'm not sure. All right. While we're waiting for her, I am going to draw for a bottle of wine. And this is Apothic Cab, a 2019 smooth and full-bodied Cabernet.
It's worth at least $1,500 retail,
At least.
really.
Yoshi's breaking her new toy.
At least. All right. No, it's the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Okay, and the winner of the very expensive, I'm sure, bottle of wine, Becky Teo, T-E-O, Becky. I believe she might be a friend of Susan Calhoun Kelly, I believe. So Becky, if you're there,
She has to text this number.
the number 5230286. Let's see if we
Yes.
heard. I have not heard from Carol Jean yet.
All right. We may have something back in the works here.
Oh, I don't know.
Hang
I
tight,
think-
everybody.
You know what? I'm gonna give her one more minute, and I'm gonna draw for some chocolate.
That's our next
All right.
That's all right.
Okay.
This is your show right now.
We're doing
We'll
it
do one
later,
more.
but we're gonna do one more now
We'll do
instead.
one more now.
Okay. Chocolate.
I'm eating my charcuterie board.
So yeah, we're waiting for both Carol and Becky.
What do we got?
We've got the chocolate going to Carrie Cagnasola. Carrie, we miss
Yay.
you in the boat. Hope you get back out with us. But text if you are here. All right, we're waiting on 3 prizes.
All right, so
I'm gonna have to draw again, I guess, for the necklace. Carol.
the necklace was never claimed, right?
Yep, it was
Right.
not claimed, so I'm gonna draw again.
All right. Pay attention, everybody.
All right.
Your name could be up next.
Mary Alice Hanson. I know you made a comment earlier, so we
Yeah.
think you're gonna text.
That's the Doan family.
I think it's maybe a different.
You don't think it's the Doan?
No, I don't know. It might be.
I don't
It
know.
might be. Oh, you know what? Just in time, we have the Landrys. We have Carol in. So we're gonna give her the necklace.
We've got something.
And
though.
we've got something for Mary Alice.
Yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good.
All
Mary.
right.
Can
All
give
All right.
her
We got the
the
necklace gone.
Kendra Scott item for her if she texts now. So, Carol Jean, we've got you.
We just need Becky
We
Tao.
need Becky for
And we'll
the
do one more.
for the wine. We need Carrie Cagnasola for the chocolate, and I don't know, Mary Alice Hanson for the other jewelry. So,
You know, they could be blackout drunk from the charcuterie references. So
well, I'm a little worried that might be the case. So we'll give them another minute. You can move on, Tom, if you want to. We'll keep track. If we have to draw again, we'll do it at the next time.
We got Mary Alice, so she's all good.
Okay, Mary Alice, we've got her.
so do me a favor, Yopi. Can you tell us how's the auction going right now?
You know what? We are so with the duck guesses. We have not had anybody guess the exact number yet, so that you could still win. We're about at $900 now, which means half of the prize would be $450. We're hoping to get to $1,000 for the ducks. So please keep buying those duck raffles. Your inspirational bookmark. We are doing really well on the race car painting. We have had, I want to give a shout out, if I can find it, to Mr. Dan Cook, who has bought more tickets than anybody. So we appreciate you.
Wait a minute. Is Dan Cook Jenna Cook's dad?
You know what? I am not sure of, but isn't that awesome that he's supporting his daughter like that?
I think Dan Cook, he could probably get one of these paintings on his own, but the fact that he's supporting the Indy Survivors like this is pretty phenomenal.
Daniel's Vineyard
Thank you,
family
Mr. Cook.
is
Yes.
a friend of the team. Just real quick, these inspirational bookmarks that we're selling, they really exist. This is my personal favorite, Nelson Mandela. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. So this says a lot about who we are. So even if you don't win, you're still going to get a bookmark in the mail. So that's all I've got for now.
We follow through
All right.
on our promises for that bookmark.
All right. You guys stay tight because we're almost there. We're going to do, I'm going to get you guys out of here real quick and remove you guys from the feed. So again, they have the silent auction still going on. You can still buy raffle tickets, which aren't really a raffle. You're buying a bookmark, but you get a guess how many ducks are in the boat. That's a 50-50. You can also buy a bookmark and get thrown in a hat to maybe possibly win that beautiful, beautiful painting by Jenna Cook, who's a local artist. She's so phenomenal. She's and so generous to give us a painting like that. It's she's at $4,000 value. If you went to a studio, you probably pay $4,000 for it. It's going to be worth a lot more than that someday. So if you guys are throwing, buy a bunch of tickets. Don't just buy one. I mean, what's one ticket going to do for you? You got to buy 5, 10, 20 tickets for that. You got plenty of time to do that. Let me put this up on the screen again real quick. This is how to bid on all the auction items. And there we go. To donate, PPP 2021, GGO.bid. That's your place to go. Now, I have to show you guys a really quick video. Now, this is probably the coolest video. This coolest video I've seen in a long time. Now, at the beginning, you're going to see some guys playing in a closet, but you're going to start seeing some overlays of things. Now, one of the theme songs I know for a fact is I Will Survive, right? So all these ladies with breast cancer out there on this floating support group called the Dragon Boat Team, they play this song and it means a lot to them. So you guys get ready, turn up your volume, okay? We're going to play some video for you. And I guarantee you, this will get you rocking. If charcuterie doesn't do it, and there was another shot for Sarah, and there's Lori going to take a shot too. There you go. If this doesn't do it, this will.
Hi, I'm Brian,
And I'm Paula.
and welcome to our Classic Closet.
We wanted to thank you for asking us to be a part of your gala.
It's our honor to play this classic song for you.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along, and saw your back from my space. I just walked in, found you here with that sad look upon your face. I should change that stupid life, I should have made you leave it be. If I had known for just 1 second, you'd be back by me. Oh, now go. What I've done is turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Was you the one that tried to break? Now it's goodbye. Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd let
How cool was that? I mean, come on. I mean, the song was cool. The singer, she was awesome. But they're playing in a closet, for God's sake. And they got drone footage of our own team on Geist. I mean, that's going to be, we're going to post that on Facebook page for the Indy Survivor Facebook page. We have to post that on the page. You guys are going to share the crap out of that. What a great, great, great song. So thank you so much for that. That was like, I don't know, that's like the Super Bowl of videos for the Indy Survivor team. And I don't know, I've only been to 2 pink paddle parties in the past. That's the coolest video I've seen in a long time. So that has to rank way up there. So thank you guys so much for that. Just a couple quick notes. Now, I showed you guys earlier some of the silent auction items that are out there on the app. So again, go to the app, make your bids. I had to show you guys this package right here. There might be a typo in the year, but disregard that for a second. 2 courtside tickets to the Pacers and Hornets. It includes not only 2 courtside tickets, but it also includes, let me read this real quick. It's drinks and food are included. It's an exclusive access to the club drinks and food. Everything's all included in this. So you're actually sitting like on the court next to the players, and you got all the food and drink you can have. And it's on December 29th. You're not working on the 29th, folks. You're not going to work on the 30th. So it's your time off. Just enjoy yourselves. And you're going to make a donation anyway. So please, please vote on those or bid on those tickets. And Jeannie Britt, she's downstairs right now watching our dog River, which you met earlier. River wants to be a part of this so much. He ate half my cheese on my charcuterie board. There's your shot there, Sarah. I see you guys drinking in the background. Yeah, I see her taking a drink right now. And I see Lori Goldsby taking a drink in the green room. But she's downstairs watching the dog. But she's Danny Cook. You got to quit bidding on this painting because my wife's trying to win it right now. So if you can just kind of back off a little bit, don't run her up on it. Okay, I would appreciate that, but I think she would appreciate it because she wants to get that painting for our house. So please, Danny Cook, quit bidding on that for right now. The silent auction is still live. We are nearing the end. One of the things you guys that was included in your kit that came out today was a painting kit from Painting with a Twist. Painting with a Twist is a company here in Fishers. They were very, very generous to donate art boards and the paint and the brushes and all the stuff you need to do that. So this is your time to get that stuff out. And, Sarah, I know your coaches over there are like, I'm going to keep drinking. No, just get it out real quick. Oh, I see it. I see you got it up. Okay, I trust you. But get that stuff out, and we're going to do a training video with Painting with a Twist to show you guys that. Now, this is not a very long video. It'll take you 12 minutes to do this from start to finish. So you have 12 minutes to watch the video, watch how it's done, and get a drink refill, replenish your charcuterie board. There's another shot for you. And go to the silent auctions. Start bidding up these items. This thing's going to close here really, really, really soon. So please bid up those items. There's not many out there. Please get them up. And here we go. We're going to watch some video real quick about how to do the Painting with a Twist from our own very, very own Painting with a Twist here in Fishers, Indiana. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Painting with a Twist. My name is Michelle, and I'll be your instructor today, your artist. We are going to be painting a really cute little sunflower picture with you guys. But before we get started and have all that fun, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the supplies that we'll be using. So the paints that we use are not going to come out of your clothing if you get it on yourself. So just be careful while you're painting. Just don't get it on your clothes the best you can. We also are just going to be using one brush today. So we're just going to stick with this guy the whole way through. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think with that, we can go ahead and get started. So we're going to start out with our yellow paint that we have here. So you're just going to take your big brush and we're just going to dip into that yellow paint. And we're going to start out by making a circle starting from the right side of your canvas arcing all the way down to the center at the bottom of your canvas, just with this yellow paint. So you're gonna take your brush, put it on your...
Okay, guys, we're having a little technical difficulty with the video. So hang tight. You got your yellow on your brush, right? You got all that. Just hang tight. And yes, the painting video will be available on the Indie Survivors Facebook page. You got to follow them on the page. And no, the auction is not over. The auction is still going on right now. So keep bidding. I'm going to restart the video and hopefully it'll catch back up. So just hang tight, okay?
Your canvas and make an arc just going right from that center of that side to the center of the bottom. So you're just going to make an arc with that yellow. And don't worry if it's a little wobbly. Flowers aren't perfectly symmetrical, so it's okay if that arc isn't super circular. Once you have just a thin little arc of the yellow paint, we're going to start painting the petals onto our flower. And with sunflowers, it doesn't matter how many petals you make, just as long as you have petals that go across the whole way of your canvas. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys how to paint a petal with your brush and your yellow paint. So
I'm eating charcuterie board. The video is catching up. It's having a hard time catching up to the video, and it's internet, some other issues going on. So I'm going to keep trying, okay? We're going to try one more time. If it keeps crapping out, we're just going to post a video on the Indie Survivors Facebook page. So you guys can do this later. So you have to cover your paints. But hang tight. We're going to try it one more time, okay? Just hang tight. Okay. It doesn't want to work. I'm so sorry. Painting with a Twist. If you guys have your paints out right now, I'm so sorry because something's wrong with the video. It's starting to catch up a little bit, starting to hiccup a little bit. It could be a Facebook thing. It could be lots of things, but I'm so sorry. We're going to try to get that going. Jeannie Britt downstairs trying to do the painting with a twist. I'm up here trying to eat the charcuterie board. Sarah Demon, take another drink. And I'm trying to just manage this whole chaos upstairs, but sometimes the internet doesn't cooperate nearly as well as we like to think. So I'm so sorry, painting with a twist. I'm going to post a video. Everybody has a kit. You guys can do it maybe tomorrow or after this tonight. We'll upload the video. I promise. I swear to God, I'll upload the video. But for some reason, it is just not wanting to work with us tonight. So I apologize. I'm going to put the ticker back down. So again, we're getting very, very close for the raffle, the 50-50, all that stuff, the iPad, all that stuff. So let's go to, what was it, 8:43? It's still kind of young. I mean, for old people like us, it's kind of an old day, but let's go to our silent auction headquarters with Yopi and Elizabeth. Are you guys ready? Get your video over there ready. All right, we're going to bring you guys in. There we are. Yopi, sorry about the video. For some whatever reason, I can't get that thing to work, but it's not the video. It's not
people's paintings might turn out better anyway if they've not been drinking when they do them. So we're all going to get together.
That's a good point.
And do
It's a very good point.
We have some time to mention a couple things. This is a $2,000 value basket from Saks Fifth Avenue. Not only did they donate to us, but they donated this wonderful Chanel package along with a $450 gift card. Now the gift card expires the 18th of December, but you've got plenty of time to do your Christmas shopping. So this is a great package. We got Elizabeth in these beautiful shades that are Oakley and could use some more bids. They're a steal right now.
Are these all silent auction items you're showing us right now?
Yes.
Yep, these are silent auction items. The auction is doing great. I think we only have 1 or 2 items out of 250 that don't have bids. So
Okay.
huge shout out to everybody out there for bidding. We have, yeah, we've got our ducks here. So we want everybody to get in their last guesses for their ducks.
Yeah, we're in the final like few minutes on all this stuff. So
Yep.
so do you have any more of those items to give? Do you have any more of those raffle items for all the people who are in that little bin thing you spin around with all the names?
We do actually. We can do. We've got 3 things. Okay.
All right, what do you guys got left in there?
All right. So right now we're going back to some chocolates from the brands. We've got Brenda Chapin. She's a paddler of ours. Brenda, she's a new member. If you're there, text to 317-523-0286. So we'll wait a minute for her. Now,
And you have to be present to win, by the way. You have to be here to win this. So if you're not here, you're SOL. You're out of luck.
And then we have a bottle of wine, the cab. We have Bill Shoemaker.
Oh, Globe Asphalt, one of our sponsors.
Yes. Okay, so hopefully he's watching. And we've got a bottle of wine for him.
And tell everybody real quick, Yopi, how these things going to be delivered? Who's going to deliver these, and when are they coming out?
So what's going to happen if it's an item like a bottle of wine or anything other than like a gift certificate? It will be delivered tomorrow by a member of the Indie Survivors team. Everybody has committed to help and to get this taken care of for the people that are supporting us and get these items to them. If it's a gift certificate or gift card, and you are not a paddler, it will be mailed to you. Otherwise, it will be delivered tomorrow by a member of our team. So you don't have to pick anything up. So keep bidding, and if you win, it will be delivered to you. All of our team has just really stepped up to help make this happen. And
Well, keep talking, because I'm actually bidding on this Pacer tickets real quick. So.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, just keep going. I'm looking at the Pacer tickets. Keep going.
If you want to feel like you're a VIP Hoosier, you definitely want to bid on the Pacer ticket. Sorry, Tom, if other people are bidding against you, but I went 3 weeks ago, and the experience, I mean, I've sat in row 4, but right on the court, there's nothing like it. So,
yeah, just keep talking, Elizabeth. I'm bidding right now. Just keep
Okay.
talking. I'm going to tune out real quick. Just keep
It'll
going.
be an Elizabeth show.
that's good. We want you to keep bidding. But the other item we want to talk about is the Bourbon Trail Tour that we have. Elizabeth and I drove down to Kentucky this week and met in our spare time and met with the people from Pegasus Tours, and they have offered as a 4-hour tour. Transportation, they'll pick you up like at your hotel down there in Louisville area and take you on 2 distillery tours and tastings and return you back to your hotel. You don't have to worry about driving. It's a great package. This is for 4 people. So it's a great getaway. Got to book in advance, but it's a wonderful opportunity. It's item number 361. The people there at Pegasus were great. They'll help you choose your distilleries. So that's a wonderful opportunity for a getaway for any of you bourbon fans like me out there.
And so, have you already drawn that? Did I miss it? I was bidding on these tickets. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, that's just an auction item that we're trying to talk about. So
What the Pacer tickets up to $25.80,
wow.
and I'm bidding on it right now. Daggone it! Somebody outbid me. All right.
And it's not
You
just, I mean, we're not talking concession stand. You get to go into the club Where just
It's
a
like-
select few.
Yeah. It's.
Yeah, don't talk any more about it because
Okay.
people
We
just keep
didn't
bidding it
need
up.
for the day because we knew we were gonna eat.
We knew what we were gonna do, so, okay,
Uh,
all right,
Okay.
so we
So did you get any
have
texts?
not,
Okay, let's go ahead and draw.
nope, we're drawing again, we're moving quick now, because we're coming to the end of the night, so.
so what else do you have left over there to give away?
All right, we've got Susie Coriath with some DeBrand chocolate. Susie, I know you're out there, I know you want the chocolate.
Yes.
Haven't
Text
seen.
Yopi.
All right, text me, Susie. You know the number. Oh, Brenda Chapin, just in time
Okay.
for the chocolates. Good thing we've got another
Okay,
thing of
Brenda,
chocolates.
we got one more, and
We've got
it's
one
kind of
more.
appropriate. It is the Oyster Bay wine from
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
So we're still hoping
New
to go
Zealand?
in 2023.
Tom. We probably
Depending
forgot to
on the
tell you that.
State of the pandemic, but right now we're still scheduled to go and race there.
Wow.
So I just drew Larry Havlick, but I'm gonna put him back. Let's go Brenda Apple for the New Zealand wine. Felt bad drawing my own husband's name. So Brenda Apple for the wine from New Zealand. And then we are done.
You're all done with the stuff that doesn't require any bidding, right? This is all the
Correct.
Okay, so we're at the time of the night where it's time for the 50-50
Yep.
raffle as well.
Yeah. So
So are all the 50-50 people, this is your last chance to buy a ticket for the 50-50. What's the do you guys know what the total is right now or not?
Well, if you
we do not quite yet know what it is. If you wanna, you got about 30 seconds, I can run a report. Tell
All
me
right,
how
let's
much-
run a report because I want to know how much I'm going to win.
All right, absolutely.
Susie Coriath, did you text Yopi?
Yeah, we have to be present to win. So does Susie text us or not? And while she's doing that, if you guys have not won something tonight, if you don't win something in the silent auction, if you don't, get the Pacer tickets, which I'm trying to bid on these dang things, but people keep outbid me. What's the bid right now on those Pacer tickets?
Have you won?
It's like $2,900. I'm going to wait till you say we're closing it, and then I'm going to make one more stab at that thing. But we have a few more minutes left. She's going to pull the report on the 50-50. Elizabeth, you're going to have to kind of give the official, we're done with the silent auction.
Okay.
So any last, I don't know, any last things from you on the silent auction, how the night's gone as far as fundraising, anything you want to say to everybody before we close it out, because it's your last opportunity to make your bids right now.
Yeah, the silent auction is actually going to close at 9:00. So I think we have technically 7 minutes left. It's set by the computer to close out. And then we have the 50-50 raffle and the iPad raffle and the beautiful, amazing Jenna Cook painting. But Tom, we cannot believe, tonight has been such a successful night. We didn't know what to expect. All of us have been texting frantically the last couple of weeks, just tying those little loose ends together. So we were just going to have fun. We knew you would do a great job, but it's been way beyond our expectations. And so tonight, with everyone's generosity, we're going to have another successful season next year. We will have even more new members join us next year. So with your help and your generosity, you've been able to help local breast cancer survivors, and we just can't thank you enough. You mean so much to us.
That's awesome. Again, it's it takes a village, right? It takes a lot of people to make this all happen. And I think, I think team registration fees, there's a lot of things that these fees go to tonight. I think the last thing that somebody with breast cancer needs to be worrying about is they're going to pay to go to a race, or how they're going to pay their fees to enter to a race somewhere on the road. So you guys are going to New Zealand, is that right?
Yes, so every 4 years, we have an international race, just like the Olympics, but we call it the Olympics of breast cancer dragon boating. And it was supposed to be in 2022, but with the pandemic, they pushed it back to 2023 in April. So far we're signed up to take 2 boats, which is amazing. We are one of the largest breast cancer dragon boat teams around. Everywhere we go, we take 2 buses, entourage, and people just can't believe it. And that's what's amazing. And we couldn't do it because of you. But yes, we are hopeful that in 2023, we will go to New Zealand, Rotorua, New Zealand, and Lake Kirapiro, I think. So I'll be learning how to pronounce some New Zealand words before we go, but we're excited. So yes.
Okay, so we're at $980 for the ducks. We need one more person to guess.
Let's get one more.
Ducks.
You might go in their app and just put $20 on it, so maybe an even 1,000. All right.
Yeah, even $1,000. So
so mom and dad, can you put in?
I need somebody.
Put a good guess.
I need
I
somebody.
don't feel like it's right that I guess. So
I need somebody else to guess. One more. But
Just one more. So you want to do that one first, Yopi, or do you want to do the
let's go ahead and do the one for the iPad because
Let's do the iPad.
Oh, she did text you. Okay.
Yeah, Susie, we got you. We got you some. I'm not sure if it's. I think it's chocolate.
DeBrand's chocolate.
DeBrand's chocolate, Susie Corrieth, for you.
You and Bill will enjoy it.
So what we're gonna draw for now, and everybody who's already won a prize is going back in. We are drawing for the iPad, and everybody.
Thank you all for just sticking it out with us. I mean, we weren't sure.
We know we're going long.
Yeah.
But,
we weren't sure what it would be like, but the last 2 hours, hopefully you've had as much fun as I think we have.
Charcuterie, I think, has been the theme of the night. Thanks, Tom. So
charcuterie.
It's a 9th generation, and it's slate gray.
And everybody that had a ticket, whether it was a sponsor or a regular ticket.
Everyone in blue.
So it's a blue ticket.
Oh,
we got yeah. And everybody who won a smaller prize was put back in to win the iPad. All right, so let me make sure I get a blue. Susie Kinghorn. Oh, one of our very favorites.
So Susie,
text us out west. Susie Kinghorn, text us, text me.
We know.
Sister-in-law of our Kathy Kinghorn, who sits in the front row of the boat. Susie's a huge supporter of ours. Lives out west with her husband Dan. We got another person. Thank you, Betty Anderson, for guessing the ducks. So we're over $1,000 for the. Oh, we got another one. So ducks have been coming in. We're gonna shut that down now. So thank you for everybody who did the ducks.
Can we do the duck drawing next? I mean, can you announce who won the duck thing?
Yep, we will. So Susie Kinghorn or Kathy Kinghorn, somebody Kinghorn, text me about the iPad, and it's yours.
Officially, exactly.
Officially yours. So for the ducks, it was a guess on how many ducks were in the dragon boat. And
can I make a guess real quick?
What? Yep.
Can I make a guess real quick?
You can.
I didn't text you on this because it's kind of busy. I'm gonna guess the over under to be like 350. So 350 is my guess.
Well, you're wrong. But
I figured as much.
But it's a good guess. So
all right.
How we did it is we purchased 42 dozen ducks, which is 504. We took out 3, one of each kind, for there to be 501 ducks in the dragon boat, which we actually did take out there and put in the dragon boat. And Heidi, our very own Heidi, guessed 498. So she was the closest by far. At
So how many were in there
498.
officially?
Pardon?
How many were in there
501.
officially?
501.
501.
Yeah. And believe it
In
or
that
not,
Dragon Boat.
each one was wrapped individually. And Larry and I took all the packages off of each little duck so that they could go inside the boat.
I demand a recount on those ducks.
Well,
I-
I've got them. They're in a big bag, and I would gladly let you count those.
All right.
But
I trust
Heidi,
you.
one of our pack chairs, has won the ducks, and she is here. She has responded. We'll get the final total, but we were somewhere over $1,000 total. So we'll put
Wow.
that out on Facebook what the total is when we run another report. But thank you, everybody.
So we have one more item to raffle off here to get, and that's the painting. And that's the one that my wife is actively bidding on. And the silent auction is going to be open for, well, it's closed now, right? 9 o'clock.
It is
This minute,
closed,
yeah.
yeah.
Hang on a minute. I got to see if I won those Pacer tickets. You guys
So
just
we're gonna
talk
look
amongst
at
yourselves
one
for a second.
final- Make sure we have everybody in for the painting.
We have
All
to
right.
run-
So I didn't win the Pacer tickets. So the silent auction is now closed. Is that right?
It is. Yes.
Okay. And so how do people get their items if they're not gift cards and they're not something you can actually mail to them? How are you going to get these to folks tomorrow?
So between 11 and 2, the Indy Survivors will be delivering your items that you won. And hopefully it's not spitting our first snow or anything tomorrow, but we will put it on the porch and ring the doorbell if you're not at home. If you're out of state, let us know that now. You might show Yopi's number again, but tomorrow, starting at 11, we'll start delivering your items. All Indy Survivors who are available will arrive at Yopi's at 11, and we will deliver all the items. If you're a paddler and want a gift card or a certificate, though, you can pick up your item too. So to save everybody stamps and everything, but and it'll all be ready tomorrow, and we'll deliver it to your door. And
Okay.
Final exciting event of the evening. We are going to draw for this fabulous painting. Thank everyone who bought a chance, who bought a raffle. No, you're not a raffle ticket. Who bought a bookmark so that they got a chance to win the painting.
Yeah, we're
So
skirting the law right here.
We're gonna pull a yellow name. What? Nope, I put another name in. We got the last name in. We got a lot of people with multiple names. We're getting a yellow.
Stir them up good. Stir them up.
A yellow ticket. And
I'm watching.
Do I have yellow?
You have a yellow.
I have yellow. All right. Dan Cook.
Ah, daggone it.
All right. Way to support everybody. Elizabeth and I have had our parents here supporting us. Dan, way to support Jenna. Painting goes to Dan Cook. Thank you very much.
All right.
Support. Thank you, everyone.
Well, I think we need to. So let's give a big round of applause to Elizabeth and Yopi for hosting this thing tonight at their house. They have been amazing. And I did not notice the coach's shirt change. Kristen, is there a shirt change coming on? You want me to bring Sarah back in here real quick?
Yeah, sure. Bring her back.
Let's bring her back in. Let's add her to the stream. Oh! She got... Did you win the tickets? Ah, shit. I didn't know you were voting against me. Dang it.
What did they sell for?
Well, congratulations to you.
You're gonna love those tickets, Sarah. You're gonna love them.
Oh, you're so lucky.
We're gonna watch for you on television that night.
Yeah, I'll try
You're
not
gonna
to
be on TV the whole night.
Oh yeah, fix that hair because you're gonna be on TV.
Yeah.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
There we go.
All right. We get Coach Sarah. First of all, I'll do Coach Sarah. Any closing thoughts before we close the night? It's been a great night, but any closing thoughts from Coach Sarah?
First of all, Tom, thank you so much. You have made this night so entertaining. We have been laughing our butts off over here. So thank you so much for volunteering.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie it is. Thank you to Elizabeth and Yopi. I know you have worked tirelessly till 2 a.m. every night getting this put together. There were some, last minute changes and you guys really stepped up. So appreciate what you did for the team. So thank you here. And then, you guys really rock. And again, thank you to every single one of you that donated, even if it was $15 a night. Every little bit counts. And this team really appreciates what you do and what you do to support us, to keep us on the water, keep us healthy, and keep us rocking on. Next year, we're going to get back on and be kicking some butt again. So thank you, everyone.
Of course you are.
Of course.
Your last name is Demon.
That's right. I'll tell you a real quick story. So I had knee surgery 4 weeks ago, and the anesthesiologist came in and he said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Demon." He goes, "No, it's Demon." You tell people that. So true story. So I'm going to start using that.
No, your surgeon is actually 100% correct on that.
Absolutely.
No, Sarah, thank you so much for what you do. And I tell you what, you're an all-star in our world, and I can't say enough about what you've done. So thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
And enjoy the Pacer tickets, and thanks for beating me out on those. If your date doesn't go with you, just call me. I'll go with you, okay?
I will.
All right. Anything left from the two, I guess, grand poobahs of this whole thing? Anything from you guys?
Just real quick, the pressure that's been on Elizabeth as the president, I know what that's like, having been there before. She's done an amazing job, but mostly we want to thank our sponsors, everybody who's here, and Tom, we want to thank you. We know this maybe wasn't what you wanted to be doing tonight, and we know you did it out of friendship and love for us and for the team, and wouldn't have been a success without you. So thank you to you and everyone, and thanks for sticking in with us for a couple hours, and enjoy the rest of your night. Charcuterie.
All right. Charcuterie. It's going to go down in infamy, right?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, go enjoy your night. Please get some rest tonight. Get those things delivered tomorrow from the silent auction items. And please, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for asking me to do this. This is actually a privilege. I'm not put out. I feel privileged to be able to do this for you guys and help you guys, because it's the least I can do. I mean, I'm not battling breast cancer, but I can only imagine what somebody's going through. And if I could just do some silly stunt for 2 hours and that I can make somebody happy for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Come on. What else could, and I got, a charcuterie board out of it.
Yeah.
You did
One more drink and Sarah. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to dump you guys out. You guys, it's been such a beautiful night. I want to thank everybody for being a part of this tonight. I know it's been virtual. It's been a little different. It's a little COVID friendly. But again, I can't say thank you enough to all the sponsors and all the people who participated tonight. We had over 70 people watching us live, 70 watch parties going on tonight supporting the Indy Survivors Dragon Boat Racing team. And you guys, without your support, without your year-round support, they could not do it without us. And we need to do all we can all year for them. So let's leave on some final notes here. Again, I've got some closing credits. We have to thank a lot of people. If you guys stick around, you might see your name on this list, okay? You guys have a great night. Enjoy your charcuterie boards. Enjoy your cookies. Enjoy your Hotel Tango drinks. And until next year, we have one more year. We got save the date. Let me get this up real quick. Next year, November 4th, 2022 is going to be the next save the date for the Pink Paddle Party next year. So we're hoping that will be in person. Maybe not. Hey, if it's not, this will work too, right? You can do this in your PJs. All right. Until next year, you guys have a great time tonight. Don't drive because you're home already, and enjoy the evening. Again, thank you so much. I'm Tom Britt on behalf of my wife, Jeannie, downstairs, who's taking care of our dog, River. You guys, good luck and good night, and God bless everybody. Good night, everybody.
We bought all the tickets so we wouldn't have to pay so that someone like me couldn't win it.
How much did you get for the bid on?
100. I bought 5 tickets for $100. And the rest was yeah, so it's like, oh, then I did pitch in the last $24. Or for the ducks.
Oh.
But I mean,
What was your guess?
I didn't guess. I just put in $20. And then they said they got it. Anyway, that's the oldest trick in the book. It's just like that. Remember when Guys Jewelers donated the jewelry and then they bid it up to
Right.
where nobody else could get it, so that they got it.
Do what you wanna do, and if it sets you free, believe in only you. Yesterday is gone, forget about tomorrow, and the ceilings you see right through. There's only one way out, inside a prison view. 10 whispers or a shout, gunpowder if it's true.